Hi, this is Cynthia of Mountain Accents. I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm out for a walk. It's kind of cool, but the sun is shining, so it's kind of bright. And I'm in the sun right now, so there may be some shadows. But I just want to do a little chatty video, tell you a little bit about what I've been up to in the sewing world. I'm not wearing anything me-made right now. I just said I need to get some exercise and thought I'd rather get outside instead of walking indoor. So I'm just walking down the highway near my house. So I've gotten a few things accomplished. I've been working on the quilt, just sewing strips of that together. And I may have to pause this because there's traffic coming. Just a moment. Okay, so I'm finally a little bit in the shade, so you might be able to see me better. So I've made my first Donny shirt, Friday Pattern Company Donny shirt. I'll insert a photo. I made it in the Spoonflower fabric that my son purchased for me for my birthday. And it's a little stiffer cotton than I thought it was when I first got it. It's not a quilting cotton, but it is heavier than a lawn or anything like that. But it was a wide piece of fabric, 1 yard. I can't remember if it's 56, 57 inches wide, and it was plenty to make the Friday Pattern Company Donny shirt. And so that was my first make. And then I've done a lot of cutting out. I have got several patterns cut out. I'll show you some clips of things that I have managed to cut out, ready to work on. And I see a cat up in the woods. I'm not sure. Let me see who it belongs to. Let's see. I can't reverse my camera. Let me see if I can turn around this way. It doesn't pick up. But anyway, I don't know where it came from. But anyway, it's just a little white and black cat up in the woods. I'm getting in the sun again. Let me turn and go the other direction. Okay, so the sun is in my eyes a little bit, but let's see. I'll just pause it. Okay, so the other pattern that I worked on this week, well, yesterday, I had purchased some inexpensive knit fabric, unknown, I don't know what the fabric content is. It is a ribbed jersey. It feels like a viscose jersey, but I imagine it probably has some polyester content, but it was 3 yards for $8, so I thought it'd be a good fabric to use to test out the Tessuti Patterns Monroe turtleneck, which is a free pattern. And what made me think about that is I had downloaded it ages ago, and I know Adele at Save for Serenity has made it and has loved it. And then I want to say it was Beck at What Becs Sews, but it might have been Ruan at the Yorkshire Sew Girl. One of them made it recently. And I thought, oh yeah, I've got that pattern, I want to try it. So I cut it out, intending to sew it later, and I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and do it on my serger, get it done, and wear it to town. And everything went great until I put in the neck band, the collar piece, went in perfectly. And let me get back over here into... Okay, so that neck band went in perfectly. But when you're in a hurry, you make mistakes. And that's what I did. I sewed it in wrong side out. It was sewn perfectly, but wrong side out. So guess who had to unpick all those serging stitches? I did. And it was not a fun job. Yeah, so I spent a good bit of time unpicking that because I wanted to salvage the top because everything else was great. Okay, so I spent quite a bit of time unpicking that collar, and let me tell you, it took a little while, but I got it done. And so I very carefully reattached it in the correct way. Started serging it, and my overlocker ran out of thread on one of the looper threads. And the others were getting so low, I decided to change them all. But at that point, I was very frustrated because I'd already had serged part of it. And I didn't want to have to unpick all that again, what I had serged. So I ended up actually trimming it with scissors. I'm thinking, if this doesn't work when I reattach it, then I'm just tossing the whole thing in the bin. So, yeah, I managed to get it reattached. It's not the perfect collar. It started off as being the perfect collar, just wrong side out. And I will insert a picture. I'll take a picture later today, hopefully, in me wearing it. It fits great. There is a little place in the back of the collar that doesn't look quite right, but it is hidden by my hair, so unless someone's getting up too close, then they're not going to see it. So, but I'm like Adele, and I think it's Becs, at what Becs says, that the arms are a little tight, but it's made to be that way, like a boxy tee fit, but a little tight in the arms. But with the material as stretchy as it is, it actually feels good. I really like it, and I want to make another one. And I'm not sure if I'll adjust the arm. I might, if it was not a stretch of a knit, or I don't know that I would make it out of a knit fabric that's not got enough stretch. But I think I'll have to look at my pictures, but I did a black and white stripe, and it's similar to what the model is wearing on the Tessuti Patterns, cover. But I love the way it turned out, and so I feel like I've had a fairly good week of sewing. I've not got a lot done this month overall, but I'm pleased with what I've made, and I've already got another Donny shirt cut out. I've got a Tilling the Buttons Freya hoodie cut out without the hood. I'm doing a crew neck. I'm borrowing the neckline or the neck piece from the jar sweater to put on it. And then I'm also got the Closet Core Morgan jeans cut out, everything except for the waistband. I'm not done the waistband or the pockets, the inside pocket lining pieces cut out yet. So I feel like I need to do like some of the other people do and cut out patterns while I have the time. So if I only have a few minutes to sew, that I would have something handy that I can work on. And yeah, I think that's all I've got. I'm going to finish my walk. Right now I'm standing in a field of someone's their corn, and I'm going to get back on the highway. I got off for a few minutes because of the traffic, and I'm going to head back up to the road and finish my walk. Hope you have a great day. Bye.